What was I thinking? Below me, 100-meter abyss. Well, but let's take it one step at a time. It started out quite innocently, with a trip to Wuppertal in Berg County in the federal state of North Rhine-Westphalia. Wuppertal was the center of the textile industry in Germany, a working-class city. If you're planning a city trip in Germany, you probably think of Munich, Berlin or Hamburg. But Wuppertal? I don't think that many people out there know about the city. And to be honest, neither do I. So let's just discover Wuppertal together. The city has something very special, a suspension railway. It has been the #1 means of transport here for 120 years. The construction of the suspension railway has to do with industrialization. The traffic increased fast at that time. In order to relieve the streets, people had to move in the air. A large part of the route follows the river Wupper. Only once did someone take an involuntary bath here, and that was on July 21st, 1950. Back then, a little elephant was supposed to take the overhead train for an advertising campaign. But Tuffy, the name of the elephant, didn't like that at all and jumped out of the train into the Wupper River. Fortunately, nothing happened to the elephant and it became very, very famous. And today there's even a monument. This is crazy, so close to the houses. And this is really worth seeing, the turning maneuver at the Vohwinkel terminus. There are 20 stops, each one is different. I like this one best, the Völklinger Straße. Looks like a small castle, Art Nouveau. When it comes to architecture, Wuppertal is extremely diverse. There are so many cool places to discover. Old ones with tradition, but also some that are brought back to life with good ideas. Beate Hassler is a city guide and has promised me insights into the history of Wuppertal and great views. Here we start, the Visiodrom, a decommissioned gas boiler that is used inside as an exhibition space with precisely composed projections. There is great feeling of space in here. One floor up, you'll find the Skywalk. It was not until 1930 that the individual industrial places along the Wupper merged into one city, and they named themselves after the river that connects them, Wuppertal. Why did the textile industry choose to set up shop here?
Ausgerechnet hier angesiedelt.
Wegen des Wassers der Wupper.
Due to the water of the Wupper River and the bleaching of the yarn, which was already practiced here back in the 16th century. The textile industry developed out of that. The bleaching required sun and rain, and Wuppertal was the perfect place for that.
Dafür ist Wuppertal einfach perfekt.
Wuppertal grew into one of the largest industrial sites in Europe.
This is one of the last remaining places where textiles were once produced. Up there they made ribbon, and down here the straps. Everything's still as it was.
In the 1970s, automation and competition from low-wage countries led to the decline of the textile industry. You can walk through history here, and you can even touch it. Kind of spooky, as if the workers had just gone home. All the machines stopped. The glory and misery of the Industrial Revolution was experienced in Wuppertal by this gentleman firsthand. Friedrich Engels, textile entrepreneur, philosopher, revolutionary, and mastermind of the workers' movement.
Warum steht der Text
Why is
hier
the
eigentlich
text
einmal
here in
auf
German and
Deutsch und
Chinese
einmal auf
instead of
Chinesisch?
English,
Ich
for
hätte
instance?
vermutet, dass es irgendwie auf Englisch steht.
Das ist eine Schenkung der Volksrepublik China.
This statue is a gift from the People's Republic of China. Engels is of great importance to the Chinese due to his communist ideas. They come here in big groups to visit Engels' statue and take home a bit of this state's industrial culture. Let's take a look at Engels' house. Come on, Lukas.
The grandfather's house, where Engels grew up, is now a museum. Engels wrote the Communist Manifesto together with Karl Marx. He's famous for that. Engels found his first inspiration in the family's textile factory, which he later took over. The rich Engels family still lived in the immediate vicinity of their factories and workers. It was not until the beginning of the 20th century that the rich moved away from the dirt of the city up into the hills of Wuppertal. Here, they built their villas. So, Wuppertal is really a city full of contrasts.
New York has got the High Line, and Wuppertal has got the Northband Grasse, a former railway line across the city.
At 22 kilometers, the Northband Grasse was the longest inner-city train route. The people here fought for years to turn it into a bike path. Now, the route is theirs. There are over 500 stairs in Wuppertal, more than in any other German city. Each one has its own name, and some are designed by artists, like the Holstein stairs.
If the people of Wuppertal want to leave the city and see some nature, they can go to Bergisches Land or Berg County. It lies at the gates of the city and it's just half an hour away.
On weekends, not just the Wuppertalers, but also people from Cologne and Düsseldorf head for the hills and forests of the Bergisches Land. This region of North Rhine-Westphalia offers a wide variety of recreational activities. And in the middle of the countryside, a steel colossus, the Müngstener Bridge. It spans the Wupper River near Solingen, and it is the highest railway bridge in Germany, 107 meters high. The crazy thing is, you can climb up. I want to try that too. Do you copy?
Ja,
A final security check.
das sieht gut aus. Perfekt.
And off we go.
Zeig mal kurz.
15 minutes ascent through the forest.
We're not even at the bridge, and my heart's already beating faster.
Wenn ihr euch jetzt gleich
Once you hook on right up here where I'm standing, you'll only exit the securing system once you reach the end.
Ende seid.
It was actually clear to me that this would happen. My fear of heights kicks in.
My mouth is dry. I'm starting to stutter. I'm not enjoying this at all.
The group is almost at the top. But Sören stays with me. I want to go up too. And the group is already taking pictures.
Wenn du möchtest und du dich traust, dann
If you
darfst du
want
gerne
to
mal
and
kurz
dare
rübergucken,
to,
damit
you
ich
can
ein
look
kurzes
over
Foto
here
machen
and I'll take a picture of you.
wenn du möchtest.
Das ist jetzt hier jeder
Every
Meter ist ein
step
Kampf.
is a fight.
Oh Mann.
The others are already on their way back. And me? Well, I'm done with it.
Ja, jetzt. Wie.
I almost made it, but then I was just too afraid. Anyway, I'm proud of myself and I think I need a break now.
Here's to you, Gloria und Memoria.
Voll gut.
What's that mean?
Just that you performed a glorious feat, went above and beyond, and almost reached the top.
Deine Grenzen hinausge...
Darauf trinke ich gerne.
quasi oben.
I'll drink to that.
Ganz ehrlich,
Though honestly, I'm glad to be down
sehr
here
froh,
again.
wieder hier unten zu sein. Gibt's
Do
da
you
jeden
have
Tag
many
Leute, die da
clients?
hoch wollen?
Wir sind sehr
We're
überrascht.
very surprised how many people have contacted us and said they want to climb it. We promised ourselves that if we sold 1,000 tickets between the press conference and the opening, we'd fly to Las Vegas and celebrate. And then we suddenly noticed we'd sold 7,000 tickets. We had to open up many more time slots so people buying a voucher wouldn't have to wait until March 2025 to use it. So there's lots of work ahead. On good days, we can guide 200 people across the bridge. We have our hands full and are really happy about that.
Gibt's so eine
Do your
besteigbare
guests mostly
Brücke?
come from Germany or also from abroad?
It's one of a kind in Germany and Europe too. Globally, it's comparable to Sydney's Harbour Bridge, but for those whom Sydney is too far away, there's Müngstener Bridge.
So, this day today, I will not forget in all my life. I'm in Wuppertal again, in the Hart facilities. This is one of the oldest city parks in Germany. In Café Elisa, a specialty of the region is waiting for me. Take a look at this, the Berg coffee table. Waffles, rice pudding, black bread, cold meats, raisin bread, scrambled eggs, cheese, cherries, whipped cream and liquor. Okay, I need support. Sabine from Café Elisa keeps me company. So then, get to the waffle. So that the waffle slides down smoothly, you definitely have to drink something. What's that?
Bei der Bergischen Tafel.
A delicious coffee, of course.
Okay.
Next round. A coffee table like this is meant for sitting together with friends and family for hours. We can do that too. What do you call that? Is there a name for it?
I'd say sinful.
Very fitting. Delicious.
Oh, aber lecker.
I'm just getting into it. The appetite is coming. Fun comes with the game.
Spaß kommt beim Spiel.
That's true.
Well then. Thanks, Sabine.
I would say this is like a grand finale for my day in Wuppertal. The city may still be an insider tip, but it shouldn't stay that way. So if you want to get away from the usual tourist routes, you should consider a trip to Wuppertal. Bye bye, see you next time.